to NutriCat's Cupboard. Today I'm making my microwave spaghetti, and I'm going to start off using my meat sauce. The first thing I have here is a ½ pound of ground beef. I'm using my lean ground beef. You can use whatever kind you like. You can also substitute ground turkey or ground chicken. If you go into the grocery store and they don't have exactly a ½ pound, and you know that's only what you want to use it for, just ask the butcher or the guy in the meat produce section to cut it down to a ½ pound for you, and they'll do that no problem. So I've got an exact ½ pound here. I'm going to go ahead and dump into my bowl. And then I'm going to add to this a ½ cup of chopped onion. And then once I've added the onion, I'm just going to sort of take my spoon or fork and just gently break up the beef so it browns easier in the microwave. Okay, then I'm going to mix my onions a little bit more into the beef. Alright, that looks good. So I'm going to put this into the microwave, and I'm going to microwave it for about 3 or 4 minutes until my beef is brown. So go ahead and place it in the microwave. We'll start with 3.5 minutes, see how that does. So I'm opening my whole grain pasta here. I just have a spaghetti. For this microwave spaghetti, you really can use any type of noodle you like. I just prefer a long noodle. So this package is about 13.5 ounces, and I only want 4 ounces. So I'm going to take about a quarter or so of the package. Just take my noodles out, press them down so they're evenly in half, and then just take 2 fists and break them. Place them in your dish, and they'll be all ready to go once the meat is finished cooking. So my beef is fully cooked with the onion, and I did have some fat after I cooked the beef, so I went ahead and drained that off just because you don't really need that in your spaghetti sauce. So I'm going to finish making my sauce and then adding the spaghetti. So I'm going to add 1 can of local Hunt's tomato sauce. Just go ahead and pour that right in there. And then I'm going to add to it a cup of water and some garlic. So I have 1 clove of garlic that I've minced well. I'm going to add it in. I'm also going to add about a teaspoon of my dried basil and a little bit of garlic powder. Great, so now my sauce is already seasoned. I'm just going to give this a nice stir to incorporate it around the beef and the onions. And then I'm going to add my 4 ounces of that broken, uncooked spaghetti we did earlier. So I'm just going to go ahead and take my broken noodles, place them right into the container. It doesn't matter if a few more get broken. Mix them well so they're covered with the sauce, because that's going to steam the noodles so they'll cook in the microwave. Alright, that looks good. So I'm going to place this back into the microwave, and I'm going to microwave on high for about 3 or 4 minutes or so until the noodles start to cook. So we'll go ahead and do that now. Let's open up our microwave, casserole dish back in, being very careful because it is full. And we'll start at 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Alright, so now I'm taking my microwave spaghetti out of the microwave. And remember, we took it in the microwave originally for about 3.5 to 4 minutes. I brought it out, stirred it once, placed it back into the microwave for about 10 minutes. Now we're going to see if it's ready. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. Yep, and you can see here all the noodles have cooked fully. Perfect. My last finishing step is I'm going to add about 1/8 to 1/4 cup of Parmesan cheese. So I got this already shredded. You can buy whatever Parmesan cheese you like, or you can even have the nice green shaker. Just go ahead and add that into it. And there's enough heat in the spaghetti that when I go ahead and mix this cheese into it, it'll automatically melt it all into the noodles. Wonderful. And that's it. So a super simple dinner. It took me about 15 minutes total to make the entire thing, and this would be a great first course for dinner. You could have leftovers for the next day for lunch. Alright, there we go. Simple microwave spaghetti, thanks from NutriCat's Cupboard.